all, welcome back to Celtic. Brilliant to have you back. Just want to know what the initial reaction and feeling was when you knew for 100% that you were going to be coming back to Celtic. Well, when was it and how did you sort of find out?
Thanks a lot. The time I heard was January, is when I found out I was going to be a free agent. And from there, spoke to Celtic. And it was touch and go if it was going to happen in January, but I'd signed the pre-contract for it to be guaranteed in the summer anyway, so in January I knew for sure.
Obviously you left Celtic at 21, had a good 6 years away at Arsenal and then at Sociedad. Do you think coming back here now, this is where you'll be for the rest of your career? You've had your time away and this is where you want to be?
I think so, because you don't come back to your home at 28 and you think about somewhere else again. Obviously in football you generally never know, and I know that from the first time as well. I grew up never thinking you would leave Celtic or that, but football things can happen. But for me, I can see myself, I've signed a long-term deal, so I can see myself being here for the rest of my career.
Kieran, what's your first impressions been of the new squad? A lot of new faces, the same manager, but new players as well to play alongside. It's
been great. I missed the first week or whatever it was because I was in a national duty, so I came back and I could see how much the boys were flying, how much hard work they put in. It's a physical side, there's a lot of pace and power and strength in it, so it's been great.
I'm interested to know tactically as well. In the 6 years you've been away, you've played centre back for Scotland, you've played left wing for Arsenal in the forward areas, other various roles as well. Do you think you've morphed into a more versatile player as well?
I'd probably say I probably could say that, but left wing or centre back is somewhere I've always kind of been comfortable with. Most of the centre back than left wing. But yeah, even when the gaffer was here the first time, there was games where I played centre back in a back four, or if we changed to the back five, I would be wing back. So nothing really new to me, but yeah, it's more adaptable probably. Yeah.
And is there a particular moment in the first spell that sticks out to you, or is it all about kind of replicating that success?
Yeah, just to be successful here is to keep Celtic at the top. I think that's everyone's ambition, and every player will tell you it doesn't matter where you play. It's about keeping Celtic at the top, and that's what matters to me.
Was this always in your plans to come back to Celtic, and do you feel it maybe came a lot sooner than you would have thought?
I don't know if I had plans as such, because as I said, in football anything can happen, so you never know. But I think you're always thinking about if you can, or when can it happen, and when's the most likely time, and that time in there was just perfect.
How do you analyse the current Celtic team? You've probably been watching as much as all of us, how they've progressed in the time you've been away.
I see them, as I said, a physical team who like to press high, win the ball back high up the park. A team that the gaffer likes to see, like we were the first time around as well. It's a team of high energy, people who want to take the ball, people who want to make things happen, get goals and assists and clean sheets. So yeah, the manager's vision is the same.
Injuries is something that always gets made a lot about yourself. How do you balance giving 100% in every game, and then with the thought sometimes might be an injury in your career? It's something you've really battled through.
To me, there's no thought. I don't go in thinking about anything other than giving 100%. Obviously stuff's happened during the game, but as a footballer, what can you do? I do my best in my recovery to make sure my body's right every time, every day. But I'll always give them all on the park, regardless of what other people think.
Can I just ask about your experience at other teams, just to go to the training, and what experience you now bring back having trained with other teams and having had that broader kind of depth, and what have the differences been?
Different managers have got different ideas. I worked with a few different managers. Clubs have been in different points, like with Sociedad we were fighting for Champions League football. Arsenal in the first few years we were fighting to get back up there. So you're fighting for different things, we've been in different situations in football and in life, so I think when you look back you realise how much you've learned and how much experience you've got.
And that brings with it different expectations. I guess you talk about being in different positions. What's it like being back at Celtic and the expectation that you feel here?
Yeah, the expectation here is to win. I've had that for the 15 years I was here before, so I know nothing's changed there, and I know the expectation, I know how hard it is, but I just want to be successful as the first time, and do what's best for Celtic as always.
And just on that expectation, lastly from me, you obviously were a young player coming up through the academy and playing for Celtic. You've now got all that experience. Is that something you think you can help younger players with, kind of dealing with that level of expectation at Celtic?
Yeah, for sure. I think the changing room is full of people who can help, like James Forrest, who's been here for so many years, Cal McGregor as well, even people in the staff who can help as well. And if I can be part of that and help people, then I would love to do that.
Thank you.
Kieran, unique set of circumstances where, you know, as a fan, you're moving away from Celtic, the benefit to the club's £25 million, and you must feel good that the club you love has earned that money. But you go away, we don't win the 10 in a row, and you must be sitting in London thinking, I wish I'd stayed and maybe helped the club get there. Is there a wee bit of you now thinking, I'm back, we're at 4 in a row, I've signed for 5 years? It's the possible is to deliver what we didn't deliver the last time, but we might have a good stay.
That's a mad question, that. No, of course you want Celtic, obviously, at the time to win the 10 in a row, and unfortunately it didn't happen for whatever reasons. But nah, I'm not thinking 5-6 years ahead now. No, I'm just thinking here and now, the next game, being ready, and that's it.
Think about this season, yeah. And the big thing is we get you back in for nothing as well. Major bonus, you know. Feels like
Someday on it.
signing him to go for nothing, which is great. Again, futuristic question around, do you see maybe further down the line following in the footsteps of Scott Brown, a good friend of yours, and then Cal McGregor, and the potential to maybe use some of the leadership qualities and your experience to lead the team in the future? Not in the immediate future, but further down the line.
I'll just be myself in training every day and in games, and it's something that if the manager and the coaches think that's something I can do, then I'll be more than happy to do that. But I just said I'm not thinking that too far ahead, and I know Callum's still got a good few years left anyway.
Fantastic. And then with regards to personnel, I know a couple of guys have asked the question already, just to put you on the spot a little bit, whether it be last year watching on the TV or just the couple of days that you've had at Lennoxtown, anybody that's particularly impressed you where you thought, wow, this person is something special?
I think just coming back, you realise how good Cal McGregor is. I think when you've been away from for so long, you come back, you just realise he just keeps getting better and better. So he's one player, and obviously Daisan on the left is someone who's incredible physically, and he's just a joy to play with. I've only played a couple of games with him in some training sessions, but he's a joy to play with.
Yeah, I look forward to you still playing up that wing. Can't wait.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you, and welcome home.
Thank you.
When you made your breakthrough into the first team, who were the players that helped you make that transition, and what kind of advice did they give you?
Bruni for sure, because he was my coach at the under-20s for a while, so he helped me coming up. I had guys like Charles Mulgrew, Mikael Lustig, players like that with so much experience, like international level and club level, so players like that helped me massively and just give me tips along the way, especially even as a Geary as well in my position. It helped me a lot. Although we were competing for places, he was so genuine with me and really wanted the best for me as well, and he's still someone that I keep in touch with now.
And that's your job now, to pass that on.
For sure, young players coming in, I would love to be able to help them, and any experiences and stuff I've learned over the years, I'd love to pass that on to them.
Good man, all the best.
Thank you.
Kieran, you had the chance to visit the Estadio Nacional earlier this week. I heard you say in the club podcast that you've never had the chance to go before, so how special was that for you and for the whole squad as well? That
was special, and I think even the people who never supported Celtic growing up realised how special it was, because we got the kind of tour as well, and up through the tunnel onto the pitch, and you've obviously seen the iconic photos of the trophy getting lifted with all Celtic fans in the back, so it's amazing stadium, and for this club it's a massive part of the history.
Kieran, welcome back. Great to have you back.
Cheers.
We actually went out to our listeners for a couple of questions, so if I can ask from them. So first one was a chap called Ryan McCready was asking, you've come through the youth system at Celtic, you know that bond that fans have with someone that comes through the youth talent and becomes a first-team player. What advice would you give to someone who's kind of knocking that door just now? How do they get to the level you've got to?
I think you just need to keep doing what they're doing, and always, whatever their strengths are, keep working on them as well. Always enjoy every moment. In football, when you're trying to break into that team, you need a bit of luck as well. So you need a bit of luck, you need to work hard always, and just give everything you've got and enjoy every minute.
Great. Second one from Sparta Crag, not sure it's his real name, but that's what he's going with. So you obviously a Celtic fan like the rest of us, being away for those 5-6 years, we've had a great amount of success in that period. Who's the players of that time that you really were impressed by or looked out for?
Everybody, to be fair. And I'm good mates with Greg, obviously, so I always watched him, and the combination that him and Daisan had on the left as well these last few years has been excellent, and like mates with Callum and that as well. So the ones you kind of played with before or you keep in touch with is the ones I would look out for more, but I watched as much as I can.